everyone. Special treat today, we have a submission for replay casting from none other than LordStradh. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Oh, all right. So in the bottom right-hand corner, playing as the blue Zerg, this is none other than Dark. And his opponent in the bottom left-hand corner, playing as the red Protoss, this is Trap. Now, for those of you who are new to the StarCraft scene, these are both professional players. I am uncertain if this is from an ESL or some offline scrimmage, or where LordStradh got this replay from, but this will be an exciting high-level game between two very, very good players. As we see, Dark is opening with a hatchery first, while Trap is getting his gas and gateway at his natural. The gas at the main base, of course, the gateway at the ramp, beginning to build the wall. And Dark playing very standard hatch gas pool, as Trap builds the Nexus before the Cyber. Again, not a fan of this build. However, if anybody's going to pull it off, it will be Trap. A second gas going down for Trap as the Cybernetics core is halfway done. Dark with his spawning pool nearly finished. The hatchery nearly finished as well for his natural base. And we see Zerglings immediately in production, a Queen in production as well, but Dark is unfortunately supply blocked, so the Queen was not building immediately. However, once the second hatchery finished, both Queens began production. Speed on the way as well, and an Overlord to prevent further supply blocks. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Trap is building a Stargate, and Dark is on the way to scout it, making sure that he sees absolutely everything. Trap beginning to saturate his natural base. Probes in production from both Nexus, as an Adept already out on the field is shading across, and a second one is about to follow. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Dark is keeping his economy strong, continuing to build drones, continuing to build some Zerglings to defend. As the first Adept shows up, the Queen is already at the bottom of the ramp to push it back. The Zerglings following the shade, with the Adept trying to get the kill on the Zerglings as the Queen breaks the shields and begins to do true damage to the Adept. But the Adept falls back with the shade. Nice control from both players, getting nice scouts off. The first Void Ray out on the map for Trap will hunt down and kill this Overlord, but this tells Dark exactly what is going on, as the third base goes down right before the Overlord died. Dark should have seen that. Indeed he did. We can see it's on the map. So Dark at the moment knows absolutely everything that's going on. We can see Spore Crawlers and extra Queens in production as a result. +1 air upgrades in production for Trap, but no additional air units. A second Stargate is going down, but this one is not being utilized at the moment as the Oracle moves across the map, tries to find some damage. But with queens and spore crawlers everywhere, Trap is unable to get anything done. Very solid defense from Dark. Adept shitting into the third. The drones being pulled away as the queens are being pulled to defend. A couple Zerglings follow the shade, but the first Adept does go down. Ooh, a missed call from Dark, thinking that it was going to be canceled, but the shade does finish. And 2 spore crawlers were built to defend the drones and then canceled. A little bit of money lost, but not as much as if he actually lost the drones. Very nice defense by Dark. And the queen's beginning to spread creep and move towards the Protoss's base. Oh. Actually, the queens are moving into some dropper lords. These overlords picking up 6 queens, flying them into the main base, it looks like, for Trap, as a large number of Zerglings run across the map. All right, and Nidus goes down in the main base as the queens drop to defend. 2 of them are still left in the overlord, though. Dark needs to get them out. There we go. Dark gets the entire queen army out as more queens, drones, and Zerglings come out of the Nidus spore crawlers in production to help defend this. And this is a lot of queens in the main base for Trap. Zerglings tearing through the workers in the main base, killing 4 of the probes. Another Nidus going down. The Void Rays focusing down 1 queen, but transfuses are keeping it alive. Dark doing a fantastic job of forcing his position here. Oh, one of the overlords goes down, but that's all right. More Zerglings from the Nidus, both Nidus at the same time. It does seem like Dark kind of forgot about the Zerglings in the middle. Some Zealots do move to engage them, but the main focus is here on the queens, keeping them alive. A little bit of a miss micro, it seems, as some of the queens started to load up and then were immediately unloaded. A transfuse going down on the queen once again. And these units are just unkillable at the moment. Some banelings in production. This one spore crawler is unburrowed, trying to move forward, but was stuck behind the banelings. Now the banelings move forward, destroy all of the photon cannons, get a couple of the workers as well. Would like to see some of these pylons going down. Oh, gets the cannon, and a huge wave of Zergling, or not Zerglings, probes down in the south as the queens continue to transfuse and just defend attacks from both sides. Dark is doing an immense amount of damage to Trap. More Zerglings running into the natural, fall back very, very quickly and begin to morph in banelings. Oh, another Void Ray is lost for Trap. Now Trap does have a Disruptor out on the field, and this Disruptor Blast will do a lot of damage to these queens, but not enough to kill them. He will need 2 Disruptors to actually start and clear these queens. The Disruptor moving forward, a little bit of a miss micro from Trap. Nearly gets it caught, but instead the Void Rays are sacrificed and the Disruptor gets out. 1 queen goes down. Some of the other queens taking some damage. The second Disruptor doing damage once again. GG is called, and Dark will take the victory. Very, very nicely played. Well done by Dark. Fantastic game. Great, exciting style. You'll love to see it. Nidus into the other opponent's base. Not always something you could do. Awesome to see it done in a pro level game. LordStradh, thank you for your replay submission. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast. I look forward to your next one. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys want to see your replays casted, be sure to come check out my Twitch, subscribe, and submit your replays, and maybe you'll be on the channel too. I appreciate it. Take care, everybody.